Could Arizona State be on the verge of losing quarterback Sam Leavitt to the transfer portal? A report from On3 this week suggests that Leavitt returning to Arizona State in 2026 is doubtful, claiming his camp is actively shopping the talented passer at a high level. The Athletic added to the speculation, citing a program source who called his return unlikely. Almost immediately after the report surfaced, Leavitt's brother Dallin pushed back on Instagram, sharing a text exchange with On3 reporter Pete Nakos. The message clarified that Sam hasn't yet made a final decision about his future, leaving plenty of room for speculation. Leavitt, a sophomore, has had a strong showing this season, throwing for 1,628 yards, 10 touchdowns, and only 3 interceptions in 7 games before his season was cut short by a foot injury that required surgery. Even with the setback, his talent is evident, and it's easy to see why schools would be interested if he explores the transfer market. The timing of this uncertainty also overlaps with questions about Arizona State's coaching staff. Head coach Kenny Dillingham is considered one of the hottest names in college football this offseason, with multiple high-profile head coaching vacancies already stirring rumors. If Dillingham were to leave, it could make a potential transfer for Leavitt even more likely. After all, quarterback and coach relationships can define a player's decision-making, especially for someone with 2 years of eligibility remaining. Arizona State currently sits at 7-3 and third in the Big 12 standings. The team has shown flashes of success, but also faces the challenge of maintaining momentum and stability, particularly at the quarterback position. If Leavitt were to leave, it would create a major ripple effect across the program, affecting recruiting, offensive schemes, and the team's outlook for next season. What happens next is still very much up in the air. Sam Leavitt could decide to stay and continue building on a strong performance, or he could test the waters of the transfer portal in search of a new opportunity at a program closer to a national title contender. With his talent, any program would be fortunate to add him, making this one of the more intriguing quarterback situations in college football right now. For now, fans, analysts, and coaches will all be watching closely, waiting to see which direction Leavitt takes. His decision could reshape Arizona State's offense and potentially impact the wider college football landscape. Until then, all anyone can do is speculate, track updates, and prepare for what could be a major shakeup for the Sun Devils next season.